to your weekly reaffirmation of being a geek. It's ReGeek'en, and today we find you're not just the oil that greases the cogs of industry. You're truly a geek, and today we're talking the zombies. Walking Dead. So, here's the thing. I've been into zombies ever since my brother took me to the drive-in movies to see Dawn of the Dead. Okay? And that freaked me out from day one. And since that day, I've constantly had zombie escape plans running through my head. You can see a video I posted of my zombie bug out bag. But let's get off onto that. Okay? So here we're here to talk about zombies, and I'm wearing my DODZ shirt. Oh, sorry, right here. DODZ shirt. Department of Zombie Defense. DODZ. Okay, these guys, you can see the back. Hopefully you can see the back. Let's see. See that? See that? There you go. These guys are at all the cons in Arizona that I know. I mean, they are in all the cons that I go to here in Arizona. I don't know if they go out of state, but I'll put their website down below there, and you guys can check them out. But zombies, yeah, we're talking about zombies, and one of the things is Walking Dead, and you can see right here, I got it on. This is episode 1 of season 7. This is the Negan scene, okay, that everybody was crazy about, and everybody lost their mind about. And real quick, I'm gonna go on a tangent here. Is with Walking Dead, the Negan scene that we're watching right now with Abraham and Glenn. Okay, guys. You won. You did it. You proved that you can put the most violence on TV. You outdone Game of Thrones. Gotcha. You wanted to prove that you could do. Okay, that's a little bit overboard, guys. Come on. Did we really need to see all that? Seriously? I don't know. I know we've been talking about it for a while, but to me it just seems like, come on, you guys won. You did it. His eyeball popping out and stuff, but so yeah, it's a great show. I'm not getting on this. I love The Walking Dead. I've watched it since Jump, and I love it. I haven't read the comics. I've read a couple of the comics, but I haven't read them. My son read them. Sam has read them. I think from almost day one, he's read the comics, and so he has almost all the collection of them. But I never did. But I love the show. But here's some things about zombies that we're going to talk about, these zombies and Walking Dead zombies. In particular, sorry, my throat. It's my allergies. I live in Arizona. It's February, so it's allergy season, right? It was 86 degrees the other day. Sorry. The zombies. Okay, so if you see, they ran the marathon the other day, and they started from season 1, episode 1. And if you watch it, they talk about how the thing, they get caught by the CDC. I think that was season 1. It might have been season 2, but they're in the CDC, and they talk about it being a virus. Okay, it's a virus. Okay, that raises several questions. I really apologize. Dang. That raises several questions. Is that I get it? It's a virus. I get it. Okay, so, and it's also now an airborne virus, so it's spread to everyone. But really, people, come on. Did you the zombies? Look, the zombies, they're magic. Okay, they're magic. They have to be. Okay, there's no other way you can explain the zombies. Just take a look at the picture I'm posting right here. Okay, of this zombie. Okay, there's no possible living way that you can explain that with a virus. Okay, you see some of these zombies that are just an arm and a head and it's still alive. That's not a virus. Okay, I'm not a doctor. I never claimed to be one. Okay, but there's no way without blood and oxygen the muscles can work. I don't care how big of a zombie virus you are, how powerful of a virus you are, it's not going to work. So let's set the Walking Dead world. Okay, first, it's magic. So the Walking Dead universe is magic because that's the only way we can truly explain zombies. Okay, viruses. It sounded good. Sounded good till you went so far with the zombies that it was like, that virus can't do that. A virus can't take something that can't possibly live and make it alive. Okay? That doesn't work. Okay? So we can argue that point. All right? And that's fine. You can put your stuff in the comments below. You don't believe what I'm saying or you don't agree. But there's no way a virus is going to make a body move without the proper function. My muscles, okay, my arm does not move unless it's got blood pumping through it and oxygen in the blood to get the muscles to move. There's no way a zombie can have no blood, half a body, and still be functioning. It doesn't work. Okay. Second, I don't know if you guys all realize this, and maybe you do. Maybe I'm wrong, but the Walking Dead universe never had zombies in it. Okay, and I'm saying never had zombies. I'm saying it never entered the cultural picture, the social picture of what a zombie is. Okay, so if zombies happen right now in our world, okay, we would know what a zombie is, even though it never existed that we know of, except for the Haitian ones. Okay, we would know what a zombie is. If you saw a shuffling, shambling creature coming down the road trying to eat people, you would say, it's a zombie. Okay, well, you can go, what the hell is that? We would go, it's a zombie, and you would know exactly what to do, people. You would know exactly what to do. It's a simple thing. You know it. It's in our culture. It's inbred now into our social environment. It's you would know. You know, shoot it in the head. Don't let it bite you. Okay, it would still be, what the frick? Why is there a dead person running down the road? But you'd know it was a zombie. You wouldn't go, oh, it's a walker. Walker? What? It's a zombie. And it's like, saying a bear, and we see a bear and we go, oh, look, it's a giant dog. No, it's not a giant dog. It's a bear. Okay? Or like it's a, angry fur. It's, I've never seen those before. Just like a big ball of angry fur. No, it's a bear. It's like a zombie. So in this world that they live in, it never entered their pop culture or their culture at all. Anywhere through the time. Because zombies have been around for a long time and never did it enter their into their culture, into their mythology, into their mythos. Okay, I mean, it never entered that. Just like a vampire, we all know what to do with a vampire. Even though you wouldn't want to mess with a vampire, you would know what to do with a vampire. You'd say, you got to stake them in the sunlight. You got to use iron. You know it's going to suck blood. It comes out at night. It can make more vampire. You know what to do. Okay, you would still be scared shitless. And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you wouldn't know what the frick to do, but you would know what it was. Okay. They don't. They have no clue. Okay, so that's another thing about this world that sort of bothers me, is that they never. So it's not our world. It's not our world. It's a whole different world with magic. Okay, and no zombies. So that's the world they're in. Okay. I mean, hell, how many people have bug out bags in their thing, or zombie escape plans, or zombie bags in their houses, and they make a joke about it. Because your disaster preparedness, gotcha. But they say, oh, it's a zombie. So people have these things. I mean, they understand what they are. No one knows. It's never going to happen. We don't live in a world of magic and, magic and everything else. We live in a normal world, but we know what zombies are. Okay, so this takes this out of the picture. Okay. Then again, with the virus question, okay, here's another one. It's a virus. In the beginning, the zombies, if they bit you, you became a zombie, right? That's a normal thing. Everybody believes that, right? You get bit by a zombie, you turn into a zombie, right? Okay. If you get scratched, doesn't usually happen. If you fall down dead off a building, you don't get. If you get shot, you're not a zombie. You get bit by a zombie, you're a zombie. Okay. So that was good in the beginning of Walking Dead, but then we find out, I think it was season 2 or 3. We find out that, it's airborne, and the virus is in everybody. It's not just in getting bit. It's that if you die, if I just go and I die a heart attack, I'm going to become a zombie unless someone puts a bullet in my head, right? Okay. Well, this begs the question, then why does it matter if you get bit or not? okay, you can, if you get bit, a bite shouldn't be any different than a knife wound, a car crash, or a gunshot wound when you die. You got the virus in you already. So it'd be like, oh, I got bit. Okay, just don't die and you'll be fine. When you die, you'll become a zombie, these guys over here, but the bite shouldn't turn you into one because you already have the virus in you. Now, I'm not a virologist in the study of virology, okay? I'm not one of those, but I don't think you can get more virus. I mean, I think once you're infected and the virus is flowing through you, a bite's not going to cause the virus. It's not going to give you more. It's not going to get bit by a rabid dog. I'm not going to get more rabies if I get bit by another rabid dog. I have rabies. So that doesn't make sense to me. Maybe, like I said, maybe I'm wrong. Put your, comments or whatever below. But to me, the bite becomes a non-factor. It's like a non-factor anymore being bit. So don't worry about being bit anymore because you got the virus in you. So no matter what, just don't die. Okay, that's the question. Don't die, and you won't become a zombie. They can bite you as many times as they want. Just don't die. All right. So that one's always that's bugged me in the past. It shouldn't matter. You don't get more virus. All right, and so then also with these are some of the issues too. Okay, so I don't know. I get too wrapped up in this because again I gotta just say okay, it's magic and it's magic. So another thing in the movie that's gone on that has changed as the movie's gone on is the zombies themselves. Okay, so if you watch the beginning scene of season 1, episode 1, where Rick's walking the street, right? And there's a little girl, and you see the little feet walking across the thing right there, and you see her, and he's looking under the car, and you see the feet walking across there, and then it bends down and picks up a stuffed bunny rabbit, right? And you go, what's the first thing you would think? Oh, it's fine, it's just a person that's picking up. No, she's a zombie. Well, why the hell does a zombie give a shit about a stuffed rabbit? Okay, look, here's a picture. I got a picture right here. And here she is holding the stuffed rabbit. Why does she care about a stuffed rabbit? She's a zombie. Okay, they don't care. Like now in the episodes, they don't care. They just shuffling, shambling husks that don't care. In fact, you can fake them out by putting goop on yourself and smelling like them, which doesn't make sense either because half of them don't got noses, but they can smell you. Magic. It's magic. It has to be because it doesn't work. But okay, we'll go with magic. Okay, simple as that. Magic. So then, and also another picture I'm putting up. Right, I can't. It's backwards. Right here, I'm putting another picture. Is you see them using rocks? They're using rocks. See, I'm pointing the wrong direction again. They're using rocks. Zombies don't use rocks in the later episodes. They don't use anything. They just sort of just. Oh, man. So they just put themselves against the glass. But you see in the picture, they're like this. I mean, they're coming after you. So in season 1, you had smart magic zombies. Okay. And in season 2, or season later on in seasons, like in season now, in 6 and 7, you got dumb magical zombies. But they're more magical because they're using them in different ways that even they didn't use before. Like when they're underwater and chained up underwater under a lake and stuff. Sorry, it's not going to work. No oxygen to feed the muscles to make you move. Don't care how good the virus is. It's not going to be a virus. Parasite, virus, bacteria, whatever, it ain't going to work. It's not going to work, guys. All right. So we've come down with one, Walking Dead does not take place in our world. The zombie word has not entered our vocabulary. Okay. Never has. The virus, it can't be a virus because it doesn't act like a virus. So the zombies are magical. Okay. And they become stupider as the seasons have come on. So the zombies have become super. Not like, what was that? The City of the Dead? What was that one? The City? Was it City of the Dead? Yeah, one where they were using, one uses a machine gun. They're not becoming smarter. They're becoming dumber. Okay? Like the beginning zombies were like, yeah, I still got part of my brain. I'm going to use this rock. And now they're just like, you kids nowadays don't know what it was like for us zombies back in the day. We could use rocks. You guys are so lazy. You damn millennial zombies. You won't even pick up a rock to bust a window. You know, back in my day as a zombie, we had to pick up rocks and bust windows and chase people down. All you guys want to do is just shamble around and stumble around the forest. And occasionally, if you see a human, you may go after them. Golly, I had to walk uphill to get a live person both ways in my day. I was a zombie. I was becoming dumber, I guess. The zombie education system sucks. So, that's a couple issues I have with The Walking Dead. Still love the show. Well, there's more than that issue too. There's another issue too is okay. Everybody's like, oh, he's going on a bashing of The Walking Dead. I'm not bashing The Walking Dead. I'm just saying things that have just crossed my mind when I've watched these shows. I'm just getting them out there. We're reaffirming ourselves as geeks. We can do this. We left work behind, and we're reaffirmating ourselves as geeks. So this is a conversation I can get into with you guys that I can't get into at work, because at work they're like, what are we talking about? Zombies? What? No, this is my time they will talk about this stuff. So they were in Atlanta, and they went up to Virginia. And, for God's sakes, it took them, I don't know how many years to get out of freaking Georgia. That's a hell of a state. And then they got to Virginia, skipped over South Carolina and North Carolina, right into Virginia. They just passed right through those states. No biggie. They got to Virginia, and now they're like, well, we can create a life for ourselves here. Really? You traveled about 500 miles? And you're like, that's it. I'm going to give up. The world's changed. Done. You haven't even reached out to anybody. And what is it with the world just being full of freaking douchebags? Does that make any sense to you? God, they have a horrible outlook on humans. Or the human condition. Our own humanity. That everybody's just trying to fuck everybody over. Pardon my language, but that's the truth. It's like they're just trying their hardest to screw everybody over. And it's like, what? And that becomes another issue. Okay, I'm moving on to another issue. Follow me here. Have you noticed since the seasons have moved on about the zombies, they become dumber? Okay, they're magic, they're dumber, and they become non-relevant. They're a non sequitur to the story. Now they're just as much as a tree or water or anything else. They're just a necessity they have to get around. Now it's just a bunch of people being douchebags. That's all it's become. So that's what's sort of getting me, because I love the zombie stuff in the beginning. It was like, this is zombies. We got to fight zombies. We got to survive as a people, as the human race tries to survive against what this is becoming, this virus that's spreading. We got to fight. Now the zombies are just like, they're just like a nuisance out there. No one cares. They're not really in the story anymore. We got this freaking douchebag, Negan. Okay, what happened to humankind, man? If this is really the way humans were, we never would have made it as a society. We never would have come this far. I wouldn't be sitting here right now, because this is incredible. These guys are just like, I don't get it. I mean, I had better chances with freaking Neanderthal than these guys. But I guess it wouldn't make much of a story if it was like everybody's sort of like, hey, let's all stay together and live together and, fight the zombies. I guess zombies are kind of boring after a while. You just sort of stab them in the head and you walk away. So you got to figure out something else to make a story with, so you can go on for more seasons and make more money. So I guess that's all it is. So I guess those are my issues with zombies and Walking Dead. I have my own ideas of what zombies are. I have my own idea of what I'd like to believe zombies are in my fantasy world, and they're trying to do it, but they can't answer the question scientifically. And like 28 days later, sort of did, with it being the virus and spreading, and they were just like rabid humans. Okay, 28 days later and 28 weeks later, when it was. So they tried to, but yeah, this has become a series, and it's sort of like ignoring the zombie thing now. It's sort of like zombies, push them to. Let's just not worry about them right now. Let's just beat people with baseball bats. and bash their heads in. So I don't know. Okay, so that's it, guys. I mean, that's my weekly reaffirming myself as a geek and getting it off my chest, and like I said, not becoming the grease that's in between the cogs of industries and of society. We're geeks. We're free thinkers. We're nerds. We always thought on the outside, and keep doing that, guys. Keep it up. Remember, if you like the videos, you want me to keep doing them, if you want to keep reaffirming yourself and listening to my ramblings on, we put work behind us. We put all the days behind us, all the stress behind us, and we just talk geek. Like the videos, subscribe. Let me know what you think, how I could change things. And have a good one, all right? So, Walking Dead's tonight. Season opener for a mid-season. The mid-season, not the opener, but the mid-season finale, mid-season openers tonight. So, season 7. So, go enjoy it. And don't ignore everything I said and enjoy the show. So, I'm going to go watch Popeye's Chicken over here in a minute. Oh, more Glenn. Abraham. Whatever. Bye. Peace.